Now, I will allow comments for not more than 15 minutes on these statements. If you have an opportunity to speak, kindly, honorable senators, let us not take more than 3 minutes. The honorable senator for Nairobi City County. Not more than 3.
Speaker, allow me to comment on the statement sought by the nominated Senator Amida Kibwana regarding the development on Langata Link Road. Speaker, you know they say that the price of democracy and freedom is eternal vigilance. But I have continued to argue that the levels of impunity that have been achieved in this country right now, it is now becoming overwhelming. I think we need to fix this country, Honorable Speaker. The subject parcel in question, Speaker, and if you see the persons who are being accused of doing these constructions, even in the face of an order of the Environment Tribunal, is actually a registered religious trust. This is a religious institution of the Hindu faith. Can you imagine, Honorable Speaker, we have gotten to a place where now even religious institutions have the audacity to not only go against court orders or orders of tribunals, but, Honorable Speaker, the information we have is that even that piece of land, and if you just look at the satellite image of that piece of land, the shape of that land tells you that parcel of land cannot be titled. We have information that, in fact, that is a sewer line, Honorable Speaker. But they have found the strength to be able to begin construction on that piece of land, despite the fact that there is an ongoing case. It speaks strongly to the state of the rule of law in this country, that somehow now everybody believes the country is a free for all. Everybody is grabbing things. Honorable Speaker, as a senator of Nairobi, I am overwhelmed. I came here one time and I said, Nairobi is under siege from land grabbers. Honorable Speaker, you will wake up today. Yesterday here, we were discussing Jamhuri Park. If it's not Jamhuri Park, it's Makongeni. People are being evicted there. There's supposed to be some affordable housing. Nobody wants to listen to the residents. Nobody cares anymore. It will be Makongeni today, tomorrow it will be Woodley. If we finish Woodley, now we are on Phenom Estate, on Langata Link Road. Then another time it's Ngong Road, Sanctuary Forest. Somebody has decided to put something in there. Before you know it, it's Karura, Honorable Speaker. We are being overworked as Democrats in this country, which is why we are saying we need to fix the country. Somehow a signal has been sent, I don't know from where, that now the countries are free for all. Speaker, we must insist that we are a country run by a rule of law. We must find opportunities for us to deal with this impunity in this country. And the only way, I suspect, we are going to be able to win this war, Honorable Speaker, we need to get in place a government that will insist on the rule of law, a government that will end impunity, Honorable Speaker. Otherwise, really, because they say the fish rots from the head, the way we are going, Honorable Speaker, the whole country now is rotten. We must fix the head. We must fix the head, Honorable Speaker. Otherwise, even organizations that were hitherto very humble and harmless organizations like Shri Kuch Satsang, Swaminarayan Temple Trust, whose job was just to build temples and schools, are now also agitators against Kenyans and Nairobians on the use of land and obedience of court orders. Yesterday, Senator Chute was complaining about soup camp as well, Honorable Speaker. So for me, my cry to Kenyans is this. Yes, we are vigilant, but we are being overworked. We are being overworked.
The Senate Majority Leader. Senate Majority Leader, give the Nairobi City Council Senator 30 seconds to conclude his thoughts.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. You know, they know why they are being afraid of the things that I want to say. But I have said,
you're using the 30 seconds.
Yes, in those 30 seconds, I am telling Kenyans we have the solution. We need to put in place a government that respects the rule of law, that will encourage everyone to obey court orders. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senate Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I also want to speak on that statement by Senator Amida without the tinge of politics that has been laced by the previous speaker, because I care for my neighbors. I lived in that estate for close to 10 years. Therefore, I know exactly what Senator Amida is talking about. And it's really unfortunate if that is being done in this day and age, despite, one, the presence of a court order, two, and the obvious logic that you cannot put such an institution right at the doorstep of where people live, Mr. Speaker. I want to urge Senator Faki Mohammed, the chairperson of the Lands Committee, to that Phenom Estate is only 15 minutes drive from Parliament. You don't need to hold this conversation in Parliament. Just at your next committee meeting, as you consider this statement by Senator Amida, take a drive and go and see for yourself. Meet this contractor and find out from him who the hell does he think he is, that despite the existence of a court order, they still want to carry on with construction, Mr. Speaker. I know for a fact that many of those developments around Phenom Estate, Mr. Speaker, are actually built on public land, Mr. Speaker. And it's unfortunate that that has continued, Mr. Speaker. You know, we must speak the truth. These problems didn't begin yesterday. If I wanted to be political about it, Mr. Speaker, I'd say, oh, we don't know who began this problem. But as leaders, we must have really trying to score any brownie points out of whatever situation it is. Therefore, Senator Faki, you hold the key to solving this problem, Senator Faki, on behalf of the people of Kenya and the people of Phenom Estate, Mr. Speaker. In fact, Mr. Speaker, the constructions that have been done there, while they're Faki, on behalf of users of Wilson Airport, look into that estate. The Nation, actually it was a Standard newspaper, did an expose, I think a month or two ago, on buildings that have been built so close to the runway that as a pilot is taking off, sometimes they have to dodge hanging lines, Mr. Speaker. What sort of madness is that we are encouraging in this country? Therefore, Senator Faki, I believe you're up to task with your committee. Help us. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, is just a comment on the statement by Senator Cherargei on KTDA. I saw some directors trying to address us from the press, Mr. Speaker, on challenges that are being faced by tea farmers in this country. We passed a law in this House in 2021, Mr. Speaker, which is not being implemented. I want to urge Senator Wakoli and the members